This, I was at the stop sign. I was like, I know people looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, at the stop sign, I see people at the bus stop. I'm just like, then I was like, fuck this damn light. I'm running red lights. I'm like, cop get behind me. They go on do the race to the hospital. So I couldn't even park my car. I pulled my car up to the emergency door. And we back. So, like I said, y'all now tuned into Paint and Ponder. And I said episode 2 gonna be about me, my allergic reaction. So, last Friday I had a show. And well, it was my first time performing in like 5 years. I think 2020, the beginning of 2020 was my last performance. And I've been to her events before. I see how group oriented it is and building and lifting up each other it be. So I was just really excited about coming out and going. I thought about not going, then I had to really sit like, why do you want to not go? And me, my not wanting to go was coming from like a fear-based place. I was like, fuck that, you going. There ain't no reason why not you don't want to go other than either fail or just being down in the dumps. So, and then you know this gonna get you up. You know this gonna get you like in that mood to be inspired to do something. So just go. So I just went and the event. I'm gonna get into the allergic reaction. I'm just go through that day because that was a part of earlier that day. So the event was really good. I get there all day. I'm just excited, waiting about it, getting ready for it and stuff. Just had my clothes laid out the night before and shit. Like it was first day of school. That's how excited I was. Couldn't sleep and shit. So I was just really excited. Getting out and even talking to people because, all right, I talk to people a lot because I rode buses and, but they not seeing the real me. They seeing the work in me. I really want to talk to your ass me. They not getting like the authentic me. They getting the mask me. I'm here for a check me. I don't care if you got your fear not, get out my face, have a seat me, They're not getting like who I am, me. So I was excited to be around, be in the space. I knew I was gonna be in a space where the other creators and I could be inspired and want to talk to people, cause half the time we want to talk to nobody. So I'm glad to know I still got it, the chops to like put myself out there, and definitely was fun. Got to the event. Well, before the event, I just love how organized it was. Like, we was getting emails every step of the way. It wasn't no sell these tickets and pay for this slide. It wasn't none of that. It was so smooth. Like, and I just like that. I was like, they just set the bar high for like, performing at other places. Like, this how it should be done. I don't know what y'all doing. This how it should be done. So I get there. The drive was cool. Like, nice chairs and stuff set up. There was a few people there, but I know I didn't want to sit in the chairs in the front because everybody would have been behind me. And I knew I wanted to network and talk to people. And I got to the place, I was instantly drawn. It was like I was sucked into the area where the artist was, who was the artist for the night. She was fire. Super fire. super duper fire. I just loved her art. Like, so then the event went good. Good performers. I performed. My performance was good. I feel like I got off what I needed to say, or what I wanted to get across. The only thing is I was a little out of breath. I recall not being too proud to beg, cause you sucked that up when you ain't got enough. Landlord said you got a month to come up with funds. When get real and it's no longer fun. Could you stand a storm or do you walk and run? Let me tell you something. What? We some survivors. His mama gave me a Bible, his grandma gave me a Bible, and Papa introduced Allah. I've been on my job and I ain't nowhere near done. This that order, yo, heroin, you heroin. Check. We come from nada, natural born soul survivor, stronger than most. We had nothing, we had hope. We were broke, we learned to cope with things different. That's why we here, that's why we strong and still living. We still healing, that pain we feeling, we still kicking. Spitting for those who come from nothing and still winning. I love to see us, young and giving, and they love to see us dead in prison. You make the decision. That's something I gotta work on, but it's kind of expected because I haven't worked. I mean, I worked out, but I haven't hit the stage in a while, so I know it's gonna get better as I keep going. So it ain't nothing really like I was bummed about anything like that. I did slip up on one of the pieces. I was really supposed to perform 2. Maybe that's why I slipped up, because I was like, let me squeeze another one. I don't know, I get on stage, I don't want to get off. So I was like, let me do 3. I'm going to do 3. So I got up to the second one. It's called I Will Not Let Up. It's the first track off of my EP I just dropped called Respect Your Passion. I would not let up, I would not settle. All that I've been through, cut deep, get so messed with my mental life, try to sit you. Have you stuck and stagnant, feeling all abandoned, need another bandage, wonder where my friends went, things hit the fan, saying in the vicinity, that line is thin, took it on the chin like a champ, ain't nobody gonna tell you you can't. Time to buckle down on them clamps, hustle now cause you can. You've been scarred, you did admit, just been hard to manage. You've been scarred, you did admit, just been hard to manage. Damn. Kind of messed up, so I just went on to the original one I was supposed to do. Talking to self, I can't let you down. Yeah, it get hard, gotta hold it down. Ever since cap and gown, I had a double down. Ain't getting comfortable, how bad you want it now? Only thing coming to a dreamer, dreams. Time to execute on them schemes. Hit the booth, go insane. Tell the truth, expose your pain. Tell the people know your name. Take a salary, chump change, gotta change. For my habits, that's gon' give me carrots. Treat my business like a baby carrots. To the day we perish, this thing we cherish. But a legacy, got it out the mud, had legacy. You see the muddy sneaks and the dirty tea and the holy jeans. I see a person who's been working, ain't giving up on dreams. We gon' get clean when the time comes, but right now we grinding. All I fear is blind to them. I got through that one fully. I got a very warm welcome, and it was just like, I be getting overwhelmed from just a hug. Somebody hug me too tight, I be getting overwhelmed with love. So everybody cheering, it felt really good. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like I needed that win. It felt like a win. And I say that we don't get enough wins in our adult lives because, when you're younger, you get measured on your grades and performance in school and whether you on a team or something. And as an adult, only wins you got to go by like your job, but like if you're trying to climb the ladder, but if you're a person that ain't trying to climb the ladder, don't give a fuck about that shit, it's like you gotta create your own wins. So I felt like that was a win. And I felt like that was a win as far as the performance and how well it was received. What else? So I'm networking, checking out the vendors. If I couldn't buy nothing, I just donated. If they wasn't selling nothing, just donated. Yeah, little dude, he was selling nuts. So I was just like, I know I'm kind of tricky with the nuts. So I was just like, let me stick to what I know. So one bag, I stuck to what I know. Then I got another bag. I should have went with the cashews. I know the cashews, but another bag. The other bag had Brazilian nuts in it. Now, that was the only nut I didn't know of in there. So I was just like, I got it though, but um, I wasn't thinking about my nut allergy. So when I got it, with me not knowing the nut, so I get home, bam, I'm home now. So I'm tagging everybody, uploading shit that I got of people. I like doing that because when I go to events, most of the time I go by myself and I don't be having people to record me. So I'll be hoping people record me. And so I was just like, let me just be that person. In case somebody here like that, just record everybody, tag them in their shit. So I'll be doing that. And when I came home, I was doing that for like the last, for at least like 3 hours, just tagging everybody in their stuff, uploading it, so they can see that somebody got a performance of them, And after I got done that, so it had to be like 3, I'm in the kitchen and I was like, let me taste these nuts. So I opened the nuts and I seen a Brazilian nut. And I don't know why I didn't test a piece of it, because usually when I have allergic reaction to other nuts that I'm allergic to, I put it on my tip of my tongue, my shit will start itching. If I fuck around and chew it and maybe swallow it, a piece of it, my throat would start itching and getting tight. Stuff like that. But never too bad. It'd be bad where I have to take a Benadryl, but the Benadryl usually open up my airwaves as far as my neck is concerned. So, the Brazilian nut, I fuck around and just eat the whole shit. Like, I wasn't even thinking. So, right after I eat it, not right after, but probably like 10 minutes past, I feel my throat itching, like the outside itching. I feel the inside closing up. So I was like, ugh. I knew I had a Benadryl. So I was like, I just took the Benadryl. So that Benadryl took like 5 minutes to kick in. Once it kicked in, it like cleared up. My throat wasn't swollen like that much. It wasn't feeling like it was swollen, or I wasn't like drooling from the swelling and the achiness and itchiness of my tongue and throat. So that went away. So I'm thinking I'm in the clear. So I'm thinking I'm in the clear with since my throat opened back up. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to get in the shower and take my ass to bed. I felt like I was like, oh, I dodged the bullet. So as soon as I get in the shower, right before I get in the shower, actually, I just started itching. So I'm just thinking like, maybe I'm dirty, because it was like my ass started itching and my private started itching and my underarm. So I was like, I just need to get in the shower. So once I got in the shower, how my head was itching so bad, I was like, all right, this ain't a regular itch. So that's when I knew like the itching I was feeling on my body was from the allergic reaction. So I'm just in there. I couldn't even wash right. I'm just trying to scratch. So I'm just in there scratching and scratching and scratching. So now I'm all soapy. I was like, I gotta get the soap off while I'm still itching. So I'm just trying to make the water hot or anything to soothe the itching. So bam, I finally get out, get the soap off, get out. I look in the mirror. My face is like swollen. Like, it ain't puffed up yet, but it's just like, alright, I need to go to the hospital. This is really a allergic reaction happening. I'm itching like crazy, and my face is swollen up. It was like little knots that was puffing up, that was coming on. So I was just like, oh, fuck. So now I'm wet, and I'm trying to dry off. So I called my sister. I'm like, I'm having an allergic reaction. She was like, what you ate? And I was like, a nut. And she was like, what's going on? And I just told her, like, I'm itching. I can't. I'm itching. I'm itchy. I'm itchy. So I just screamed out, like, I'm itchy. And she was like, go to the hospital. And I was like, I am. I don't want to call the ambulance because, you know, I don't know. I didn't want to call. They be charging man money for them to come out in the hospital. The ER room is literally maybe like 10 minutes away from me. So I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna call. She was like, yeah, all right, if you ain't gonna call, it's cool, cause they the only people that could come that be getting their money. I don't know how, but they go into your bank and get their money. Cause I definitely wouldn't have paid theirs. But so bam, I'm trying to get clothes on. So I finally got my clothes on. She was like, take a picture. So while I'm rushing, I didn't even take a picture. I looked in the mirror and I scared the shit out of myself. I was like, oh fuck no. So I just didn't look like myself. So I was like, I gotta go. So I get in the car. I'm driving to the hospital. I'm running red lights. I'm like, cop get behind me. They going do the race to the hospital. So I couldn't even park my car. I pulled my car up to the emergency door. I'm like, I'm having a bad allergic reaction. I need some relief. Help. They asking for my name, my social security. I felt like, remember when Middle Society, when Kane got shot and he went to the hospital, he was like, bitch, fuck the papers. He shot.
Yo, give us some motherfucking guy.
You have to fill out these forms first.
Bitch, fuck the form. We need a doctor. He's bleeding to death over there.
That's what I felt like. So I was just trying to give her like my information. I just gave her my ID. She was able to like do it with that. So it was like, oh yeah, you can't park there. And I'm just like, I need an EpiPen. I need something, like, come on. Yeah. So I seen the security. I gave her my key. I was like, can you park my car, please? I can't. I can't breathe. I'm itching. Like, I need some relief. So if anybody know, they know I don't like hospitals. Like, I get crazy when I get in the hospital. So I was on the verge of getting like that. But it felt like 5 minutes, but doctor probably took like 3 minutes to come out and get me. They finally come out and get me. They sticking me with IVs. They giving me IVs. They give me IVs in both arms, oxygen. They gave me more Benadryl through the IV. And they gave me the EpiPen. None of that shit helped to relieve shit. Like, I'm like, damn, this ain't nothing like the movies. The movies, you get the one stuck. It seem like the symptoms be going away. I'm in that bitch. Like, did y'all give me? What did y'all give me? What are y'all doing? Like, come on. Like, where the relief at? And they were like, calm down, Ms. Brown. You're having an allergic reaction. So I'm just like, no shit. I'm thinking to myself, like, all right, no shit. Like, I know I'm having an allergic reaction. Where the relief? So I couldn't even scratch because I got IVs in my hand, IVs in my arm. So it's not reaching far. Got the oxygen tape thing on my nose, so I can't really lift my head up. So I'm just in the bed twitching like, I can't scratch. So I'm just like, when it comes, and I just trying to like move to get it away. So I was just like, that was the worst allergic reaction I had. I was in there probably like 2 hours before it started dying down. So from like 3:30 or 4 to 6, I was just thinking about it now. I know y'all see me just itching on that, making me itch, but I got out around 6:30. Just leaving the hospital, face still a little swollen. Learned the hard way. I'm allergic to Brazil nuts. Damn, that died last night. My face was still tight, cause my face before I left home to go, it was feeling mad tight, mad warm, mad itchy. It felt like it was about to bust, and I was just like, oh hell no. So, even when I was driving there, I was at the stop sign. I was like, I know people looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, at the stop sign, I see people at the bus stop. I'm just like, I was like, fuck this damn light. And I just started running lights, like, but it wasn't really nobody out like that on the road driving. But yeah, I got out at 6:30. I passed the store, so I was like, let me just stop at the store and get me something, because I don't know. I know once I get in the house, I ain't going to come out. And I got me some Benadryl. I was like, let me get me some Benadryl just in case I need for these symptoms. They did give me a prescription for the EpiPen, but I didn't fulfill that till Monday. So over the weekend, I was like, something pop back over. Let me just go to the store, get Benadryl. I could just take that if I still have lingering effects and shit. But I was good after I left the hospital. I was just like, yeah. And I guess I was like, I guess that's living in an unknown. Like, shit. But it was an experience that I don't wish on anyone. Hell no. That shit was scary as fuck. When I be going through shit, and I'm here by myself, I'm just like, it's me and the damn cat. Cat ain't no help. So, it's just like, I gotta get through that. So, got through it. I'm still here. Yeah, that's how my night ended. After a good night, ended in the hospital. But that weekend, I was still on that high from the show, so it was just like experience. I just looked at it as an experience, something I experienced. Don't never want to experience again. And after that, gonna be more careful with. Oh, it did make me want to get one of them allergic tests done, where they give you a whole list of everything you're allergic to. Cause I ain't playing no more. I got an idea, like I know nuts for sure, but certain nuts. But I used to have an allergy for bananas. I don't have that anymore. But when I did have the allergy for bananas, and when I didn't know how serious allergic reaction was, I used to still eat it because I used to just shave the banana and it wouldn't itch my throat or nothing, so I was good. Then one day it just stopped itching altogether when I would eat it. I ain't had to shave it no more. But yeah, that was we're gonna call this series, like I said, Paint and Ponder. I see what I'm working on. This is one of many collections. It's still undone. Trust the process. I know it's gonna come out better than what I envisioned in my head. And that's what I like about art, like, especially painting art. Cause with sketching art, I only could sketch from like looking at something and sketching it. But with painting, it gives me more freedom, and I just love the freedom of envisioning something in my head and it coming out better than what I envisioned it. I want to get to that point with music. Like, I want to be able to do that. But yeah, songs usually it's more of like how I'm feeling will come out. Like the emotion put in the words. Not like something I envision coming to life, but it's still like that feeling. I would know when it's checked off. Like once I get it out, like yeah, I captured that nice. But yeah, I'm about to end this out. I don't want to say like, comment, subscribe, or subscribe just yet because I want to be consistent. I want y'all to see consistency before y'all, just subscribe. You might just be randomly scrolling through and, just not even be your type of content. So I really want to find who I'm for and just have them subscribe. And if it ain't for you, I'm all for the people that be just watching, that don't like, that don't comment, that don't do nothing. They just come back, they type it out in the damn search bar. I'm all for those people. I don't get it, but I don't, because I'm not. I know if I like something, I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna hit. But Some people like looking and scrolling and being incognito when they be consuming their content. I don't knock them. So, with that being said, I'm out.